Well, hello, I am Ross Collette. This is my YouTube channel. Please like and down there in the bottom, click where it says subscribe. You'll hear from me often. I have been reading from my book. This is a great one. It's one of the world's greatest sermon series. It's volume number 1. I preached this sermon at the Met in Philadelphia. But listen, they transcribed it and put it into a book. I have been talking about a spiritual existence and a physical existence. Jesus lived a dual existence. That is, on an earthly level and a heavenly level. At the age of 12 years, Jesus confounded the wisest men in the temple. I don't know if they asked him, "How old are you, Jesus?" But if they had, he could have well answered this way. On my mother's side, I'm 12 years old. On my father's side, I was in the beginning with God. On my mother's side, I get thirsty. On my father's side, I am the living water of life. On my mother's side, I get hungry. But on my father's side, I am the bread that came down from heaven. On my mother's side, I can get sick. On my father's side, I am the great physician. The Son of Mary is mortal, and it may one day die. They may kill the Son of Mary, but it's only the flesh. You can't kill the Son of God. They couldn't kill the Christ. They couldn't kill him. Only the flesh on the cross. He is already the Lamb slain to receive power from the foundations of the world. Isn't it odd? People don't realize that he was slain from the foundations of the world. It just didn't happen on Easter. Before there was a world, there was already a lamb slain. Before there was a sinner, there was already a Savior. Before there was sickness, there was already a great physician. Before there was a war, we had a Prince of Peace. Before there was a courtroom, we already had a mediator of the covenant. Before there was a church, he was already a high priest. Before there was a sanctuary, he was already the minister of the sanctuary. Before there was a heartache, he was already the healer of broken hearts. Jesus simply said, "Before Abraham was, I am." He was heaven's bread for earth's hungry. He was heaven's water for the world's thirsty. He was heaven's healing for the earth's diseases. He's heaven's joy. We have victory. As I said, I'm reading from my book, I Am What God Says I Am, a revelation. I was asking God how to pray. And so about 13, 14 years old, I had God speak to me. And I called it from that time forward the I Am revelation. You want a copy, go to my website, rosscollette.com, or, I send them out. I'd love to have a donation. But there's been millions of these sent out. I wonder if there's any preachers in America that don't already have this in their library. I'd like you to have one. I know that throughout Europe, it's translated into French and Italian. It's also translated into Igbo and also in Afrikaans. Many people know this message. I am what God says I am. I can do what God says I can do. It'll be a blessing to you if you ever get it. And you can get it right now at rosscollette.com or deeperlifeministries.com. And if you do that, there's a page for you to order. God bless you. I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Be blessed. I told myself I'm going to end every program with this. I leave you in the sweet graces and the tender mercies of the Lord. For St. Patrick's Day,